Reference to the satellite controller damaging my teeth and causing damage to my anatomy. Do you think somebody's your punching bag, government man? You think you had any right damaging my face? And look, they damaged my nose right there too. You think you think that roll protocol is a joke? Oh, and in reference to every single court case, they have to bring in the roll protocol documents of my identity. Every single court case against every single person. These people trying to steal my mother and father's estates, these people trying to steal my identity, they must go to court. And guess what? There is no way for any politician to pardon any of you. It even tells you on Treasury documents that it's illegal for a politician to pardon anybody that's tried to murder me, or any person that's tried to steal my mother and father's estates from me, or anybody that's tried to injure me, or anybody that's tried to steal or tried to slander my character in certain ways. Like if you tried to call me a pervert, or you tried to call me a crazy person, or you tried to slander my character. It tells you on those Treasury documents, there ain't no person in this country that can pardon any of you. And in reference to any person, my mother had court cases in America about people that tried to claim to be richer than me in reference to my mother and father's estates, in reference to my Hollywood career and my celebrity status and the studios. That information has to be presented in the public media, and they're hitting me in the teeth right here, and they're hitting me right there. Why are you doing that for? Is that like your psychological mutilation, warfare tricks, or you think you're smarter than me? Where do you think I come from, government man? Who do you think my parents are? This is a hostage situation. You thought you were damaging teeth because you were claiming you were trying to mark somebody as a criminal? My dentistry records are on record. You better bring the copies of information such as the dental records of what you tried to claim you thought my dental records were. You need to show up in court, government man. All your activity, better quit hitting me in the throat too. Better quit hitting me in the teeth. See, you claimed that somebody was a hostile, huh? Did you ever call me a hostile? I'm going to have a legal right to execute you. See, you tried to call somebody crazy and hostile when you were burning their teeth and mouth. Need all your descriptive information of what you ever said about me and what you ever said about my parents. And what you call this particular situation of your people holding me hostage and lasering and damaging my face and teeth and anatomy. Claimed you were marking somebody? Claimed you were marking me for death? Like you thought you outranked me or something? Well, you know what race and religion you are, because if we find out that Germans was marking Americans for death, or the Middle East was trying to mark people for death, you're going to have to show up in court. And you're going to get prosecuted. And there ain't no government man or politician man in this country that can pardon any of you. And your hitmen that tried to murder me, and all the times you've shot at me, and all the times you've injured me, your people get put on trial for the death penalty. No ifs, ands, or buts. There ain't no politician that can pardon you. I'm the real Richie Rich in this country. You're not. And Biltmore said hello. Hearst Castle and John Paul Getty Museum, how you guys doing? And other museums. Metropolitan Museum, how you doing? This is very important. Hello, Chicago Museum and other museums, Vegas and other places. You know, in reference to this subject of these people, there has to be a lot of court cases. Why was you damaging my teeth? We need to see the diagram of what you were trying to make my teeth look like and what you were doing that for. Because, see, my teeth are documented. They'll try to say something like, oh, they thought you needed to go to the dentist. Really? I've had the same dentist for over 45 years, man. My teeth was 100% perfect, and you could never say anything other than that. Gonna need you in court. You were damaging my face and teeth trying to make me look like who, government man? Trying to make me look like what person? Not in reference to who, but you're trying to make me look like what person? What person? I'm a historic figure of my race and other friendly races that know who I am, and the royal protocols in the media based on statistical facts of wealth, property, land, history, farmland. Never sold any companies, not ever going to sell any companies either. Never sold any land, not going to sell any land either. I'm the owner forever. So you need to show up in court. But you know, there is some commercial rental properties that my parents owned, which I'm the owner of. But nothing's ever for sale. So in reference to the point of information, why was you damaging my teeth? Because you were trying to make somebody angry, right? Because you knew something so beautiful and so perfect that if you damaged it, you knew you would harass, or you'd be irritating with your harassment, and you would be causing physical damage. Did you accuse me of drugs? I get to put you to death. I get to put you in prison for the rest of your life. You called me a hostile. You tried to call me a violent person while you were burning and torturing my mouth and teeth and face and genitals and anus and tailbone. Where's the lawsuit from the tailbone damage? Where's the lawsuit money from them swelling up my throat? Where's the lawsuit money from reference to them trying to steal my penis and what they stole? Where's the lawsuit monies? What politician is stealing my postal mail? Which politician is stealing money that people have sent to me? You better show up in court. There ain't nobody in this world that can pardon you. No, there is not. And you think that your political title, you thought you outranked me. You thought you outranked my parents. You and your assassins have tried to play these games. We need all the names of all the ex-presidents that tried to put a hit out on me. Need names of all the presidents that slandered my character with their racism accusations. See, they were trying to use racism to steal from me. And I have had friends that are black, white, and Asian, and black and white and every color in between, man. But I don't associate with certain people, certain races. I don't associate with certain Middle Eastern people. I don't associate with Germans either. And that's my legal right because they were involved in the murder of my parents. So in reference to any ex-president, need all, and the Secret Service, need all the accusations of every single one of their agents and all their investigators and all their politicians and all their dirty cops. They just hit me right there. What you doing that for, man? You knew if you messed with something so pretty and so beautiful, you knew that it would piss me off. This is my anatomy. This is my life, my lifespan that you're trying to ruin. You're trying to ruin my value. My teeth are real. We need to see your dental records, man. We need to see if your teeth are fucking real. You better show up in court, you sick motherfucker. And I'm not going to play your 1-2 punch, man. You instigated the situation. Your propaganda is attempted murder. And you need to show up in court. You're going to be judged by the books of American law and international law, too. I'm not playing no game with none of you people. You've been sexually assaulting me, terrorizing me, mutilating and damaging things on my anatomy. And you did this for what reason? Because you wanted to play your game, right? You thought you were funny. You thought I was a nobody. You thought my parents was nobodies. You thought my grandparents was nobodies, huh? When in fact they were the richest people in this country, and acknowledged as some of the richest people in the fucking world, and in world history too. Hello, Carnegie Hall and Andrew Carnegie Companies. How you guys doing? And in reference to this government, man, and a low-fashion TV and modeling industry and movie productions and stuntmen and directors, writers, and producers. How you guys doing? And casting directors and you know, talent agents and publicists. How you guys doing? Very important in reference to history, in reference to the general industry of those individuals. And in reference to the satellite man, why was you damaging my teeth? We need to see the picture of the person of where you have damaged my teeth trying to make me look like this other person is what you have tried to do, and that is attempted murder. You need to show up with the evidence of every goddamn thing. And you're going to be put on trial for life in prison or the death penalty. So in reference to, back to the other point, in reference to court cases that my mother had and statistical facts based on wealth and value in America, all you men that tried to claim to be richer than my parents, or you tried to claim to be richer than me when I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates, and you tried to call me a hostile, or you tried to call me a bad person, every one of those people have to get prosecuted. They have to get forced into court, whoever they are. And your political title of touching me is illegal. You have no legal right touching me. You have no legal right burning me with your satellite.